Okay, 7 years into a commercial real estate career, and it is 100% true. Most commercial real estate salespeople don't make it past year 5. And no, it's not because they're not smart. It's not because they're lazy. They just come in with the wrong expectations. What's up, guys? Justin Ryder here. I'm a commercial real estate broker and content creator. If you're on my channel, you're likely a deal maker or real estate entrepreneur looking for perspective and motivation. So look, if you're early on in your career, don't let it be you. Don't be a number. Don't become a cliche, because the first 5 years of your commercial real estate career, they're not about flash. They're not about fat checks or instant wins. They're about building a solid foundation in this business. Picture yourself early on. You're executing inch by inch. You're getting the reps. You're making the calls. You're completing quality transactions. You're learning to collaborate, and you are learning where you actually shine in this business. Do you like business development? Do you like closing deals? Are you a relationship person? You're learning who you are in the business. I really can't emphasize enough that you've got to build a patient mindset, because momentum in this business is earned 1 inch at a time. All right, here's a little secret I want to drop into your lap now that I'm 7 years in. Commercial real estate rewards the consistent and receives energy, as in the people in the business receive energy from those that are thankful. Not entitled, but thankful. Those two attitudes, very simple, consistency and thankfulness, will keep you driving forward. One of the reasons I wanted to make this video is because I've been reflecting on this as of late. Like I said, I'm in year 7, and on my podcast, Sales Life, my co-host Sean and I just spent an entire episode dissecting our first 5 years. What went right? What went wrong? And one of the realizations I've made, the game really does reward those who can find business and close it reliably. And in fact, that is the vision for 5 years in, to become self-sustaining. There's no middle ground in this business between people that rely on others to bring in business and those that produce it themselves. That's how you can bring value to yourself, your career, and the team that you get placed on. If you can survive and grow in those first 5 years, you will probably win yourself at least another 20 or more in this business. So what is the meat of this video? You might be asking, I'm in year 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. I'm early on in this sort of first chapter, and what can I do today that will actually help me get over the hurdle and get through the gap? Well, here's what I would say. Number 1, you need to stay close to the fire. Get yourself as close to deal flow as you possibly can. Align yourself with a closer. Learn from them. Add value to their career. Obviously expecting nothing in return, but you're going to get experience that will last you a lifetime. Number 2, start to begin to think about picking a lane. Are you better at business development? Are you better at execution? What makes you come alive? You want to note those things and surround yourself with people that fill in the weak spots, right? Pay attention to what you really love to do. Long term, I don't believe you're going to be able to lone wolf this business. 3, and this is a giant mistake I made early on, you want to track everything. You want to track your calls, your meetings, your proposals, your listings. Those ratios, i.e. your output, not your feelings, are going to guide you into success. So track them and be serious about tracking them. Number 4, and this is a real lesson because it's happening literally in real time. This is a long game. You need to give yourself a huge runway to make it through the cycles. And I'm not talking about just finances. I'm also talking about emotional energy for when not a lot is happening and you're trying to muster up a storm of activity, waiting for the market to catch up. All right, so what's the bottom line in all of this? Life is a game of expectations. So when you come into this business, it's easy to expect a lot and get bitter. Trade that bitterness and entitlement today for thankfulness and grit. No joke, commercial real estate is a great picture for life, in my opinion. And in life, there's a strange kind of freedom that shows up when you adopt the attitude of, look, I'm owed nothing by anyone. no one owes me anything. And therefore, all the leverage that gets thrown into my life, whether it's those early battles, early deals, the brand, the mentorship, the listings, treat all that like a gift, not a guarantee, and let that gratitude fuel you. I honestly believe if you do that, you will wake up 5 years into the commercial real estate game and you will realize that not only are you surviving, but you're thriving. And more importantly, you're getting really good at this. So thanks for listening to this video. Obviously, I'm not the end all be all. I have survived my first 5 years and am currently working on thriving in the second. Friends, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.